Hi, I'm Geoff Welch with Dateline Digital Printing, and I'm going to show you how to change out the graphic in one of our retractable banner stands. Underneath these retractable banner stands, you'll find two Allen wrenches that are used to secure the tension rod and to open the compartment to get the graphic out. If they aren't there, you may want to check the bottom of your bag. Sometimes it's possible for them to fall out. You also can use a 8 or 25 millimeter Allen wrench as a substitute if they have become missing. So I'm going to pull these out right now, and then we're going to move on to the next step. On the end of the banner stand, you'll find a couple things that we want to interact with. There are two holes here, and those are for preventing the tension rod from becoming loose. We'll plug one of those holes momentarily. And this Allen screw over here is the one we want to loosen in order to actually open the compartment. The Phillips head screws you want to leave alone. Those actually hold the entire device together. So on the end of the machine, or in this hole, you want to place your Allen wrench, and you're going to push it in there. And it takes just a little bit of finesse, and if you pull the graphic out just slightly, you'll find that it allows you, perhaps fully, to get that in. So with that in, the tension rod on the inside will not release its tension when you open this up. If you don't put that in there and you open this, you pull the thing out, all the tension comes off, and just like a window shade that's lost its tension, it doesn't retract anymore. You can add the tension back, but that's much more difficult, and we really don't want to have to do that. We'll use our other Allen wrench to unscrew this Allen screw. And we'll turn it around and get the Allen screw on the other side. And that allows us then to open this top section, and our graphic is free. So now we're going to pull the graphic out, and we will take a couple pieces of hardware off and swap it out with the new graphic. We're just going to swap it. It comes straight out, and if I don't drop it, everything will be great. Slide that out of the way. If you've got a lot of space, you can roll this entire thing out, and it makes it a little bit easier to do. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and do it like I think most people are going to need to do it, which is in a small space. So to remove these clips, you can use a flathead screwdriver or something that'll give you a little tension. Travis can do this with his fingers, but I'm a little bit more delicate than he is. So we're just going to come in here and gently pry these free. They're just little tension clips that keep the internal parts of this secured to the outside parts. There are 4 of them. You might not be able to see all 4 right this second. But with that done, we can remove the face just like that. All right, so with the top rail removed, we can now go about getting the bottom roller removed, the tension roller. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the top of the graphic, and we're just going to roll it like this. So instead of having to spread it all the way out, we can work in the space of about a foot. So we've got a graphic rolled up over here, and this is the internal tension roller, which will just slide away. Well, there's always something. So there's a grooved channel on this tension roller, which is going to be almost impossible to see from where you're at, but you'll see it on the banner stand that's in front of you. There's a grooved channel in here that our little mounting piece goes into. So now we have it fully disassembled, and we get to reassemble it, which is exactly like disassembling it, just in the other order. We're going to slide this back into this channel, get it nice and centered up. You don't want it to be wiggling around on you too much. And then we're going to roll it so that the graphic is out. That's the way it was when we got it, and that's critically important. Otherwise, it will be backwards on your banner stand. With that rolled up, we're going to get our top rail put back on. So our top rail is upside down U, and you just want to make sure that the ugly side is on the back and that the pretty side is on the front. So now we're going to insert this little mounting plate that's already on your graphic into the top rail. Do that by lining them up, sliding it across, and now we're going to add the little friction clips that we took out just a few moments ago. This I can actually do by hand, and it's not very hard. So if you look on the underside of this top rail, you'll see that there are 4 markers that are little black lines, and those are just sort of mounting points for the clips, places where it's important to get the tension good and tight. So we're gonna have that, and let me show you actually how that goes. So the clip is L-shaped, and the part that actually slides in has a U-shaped little metal tensioner in there, and that is going to be compressed when it's placed in there and provide tension to keep this rail from sliding. There it is. So you just apply a little bit of pressure. Okay. There we go. Just like that. So now we've got our 4 tensioners and our rail does not want to move. Now we're ready to put our graphic back inside the stand. On the end of these, you'll notice that one side has a flat pin and the other side has a rounded pin, and they can only go in one way, which is helpful. You want your graphic to be lying face down, because that's going to be how it comes out of the machine, or out of the stand. And you just want to slide them in the corresponding slots on each side of the banner stand. Then we can close our lid and get back to putting the screws together. All right, with that complete, we can go ahead and remove our Allen wrench that is holding our tension on. It can be difficult to pull, so if you just pull on your graphic a little bit to release the tension slightly, it slides right out. Your graphic goes right back in. Now, raise it up, put it back in. It works just like the previous graphic did, but now you have a brand new version of your banner stand.